inviting His Holiness to bestow the precious Dharma teachings. Let's pay homage to the lineage gurus, homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming, homage to Master Sakya Tsung-kung, homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Tupten Tarshi. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, Golden Mother of the primordial Jetpan. Simu, Tanzang Gyatso, Tupten Siddhi, Tupten Kama. All Dharma masters, Dharma lecturers, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma teaching assistants, temple and center directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon. How do you do?
I still Shanai Olamiko Kekeromucho Skoi Ichiba Kimoji Chumi Yapi Puri Konnichiwa.
I would like to announce for next Sunday, March 2nd, at 3 p.m., there would be Green Tara Homa fire offering ceremony. And we have just performed one of the 21 Taras, Medicine King Tara grand ceremony, and the mantra. That's the main mantra. This is also referred to as the Tara Bodhisattva. Her whole body is green, with the wish-bestowing mudra and the lotus-holding mudra. That's Green Tara. In the past, Karmapa has said that his yidam was Green Tara. Green Tara was his yidam. That he practiced Tara in the daytime and practiced Protector at the night time. And he said that it's easiest to gain spiritual response through the Tara practice. Today we perform Homa of Golden Mother, the great sovereign of the West. Golden Mother is my first yidam. Golden Mother. Our Golden Mother is slightly different from other people's Golden Mother. The Golden Mother at the Zihui Temple in Hualien, that's Golden Mother's Zihui Temple's head temple is in Hualien. And next was the Seng An Temple, Seng An Gong of the Wang Mu Niang Niang, which is the Queen Mother of the West. So Golden Mother had descended to Hualien before, and therefore in Hualien they built the Seng An Gong and then Ci Hui Tang Temple. Temples in Hualien. And Jiusan was at the Sibi Butang Temple at the Jiansan next to it. And I have visited the head temple of the Ci Hui Tang, and I have also visited the Sibi Butang and many other Ci Hui Tang temples. And next to the Taiwan Lizhang Temple, there is also a Ci Hui Tang temple belonging to Golden Mother's worship. That's the Ci Hui Tang in Chao Tun. There's those one. And the back mountain of the Taiwan Lizhang Temple, there is a Golden Mother Hall enshrining Golden Mother. At the highest point, there is a Golden Mother shrine or hall. And at the center of the Homa Hall is also Golden Mother. And the Golden Mother in Taiwan is, and the Golden Mothers of Tributary School are the youngest kind in the form of celestial maiden. Because generally speaking, they always carve statues of Golden Mothers in middle age. Only our Golden Mothers are youngest and most beautiful, most special, and in the form of goddess celestial maiden. That's very special. And of all these Golden Mothers, there's one where on her precious crown, above her crown, above her head, the crown on her head was embellished with many jewels, and one of them was a real diamond. But I cannot tell you which statue that was, otherwise the crown will be stolen. And I cannot tell where either. And it's a very, very good, high quality real diamond of several carats. So that crown must be very expensive. From in my 20s, I have been following Golden Mother until now, close to 60 years. I have never abandoned or stay apart from Golden Mother, and Golden Mother too never abandoned me.
我们本来是要下个礼拜吧，下个礼拜开始讲。
We were planning to start the Surangama Sutra next week,
它很长。
but the real name of this
讲就是《楞严经》3个字。
This Surangama Sutra is very long.
其实它的
The short name is very short. The Surangama Sutra, but the real name is very long.
如来密因
The Great Crown Buddha,
修正
the
大佛顶如来密因
the Great Crown,
修正
the Great Buddha Crown
修正
on the Tathagata secret cause
诸菩萨
for cultivating the ultimate
手
and myriad practices of all bodhisattvas, the foremost Surangama Sutra. It's a very long name.
如来密因
The Great Buddha Crown on the Tathagata secret cause for cultivating the ultimate and myriad practices of all bodhisattvas, the foremost Surangama Sutra. A very long sutra name.
当中最主要的一个主旨，它主要的一个
And the most
重要
important
常
essence is
真心，
to ever abide in true mind
这是它最主要的。
and
常住
pure, radiant mind.
净光明体，什么意思啊？
What does this
一个人
mean?
如果能够常住
If one can
净光明体，
eternally abide
他就可以成佛。
in the true mind and in the pure radiant body, then you can be enlightened and attain Buddhahood.
一个人常常以他的妄想，
But if someone is following their random
来制约他
thoughts
自己本人的一生的话，你
to live their whole life, then you're not abiding in the true
光
mind,
明体，
and you also don't have pure radiant body,
永远都会
then
都在轮回，
that would be the cause of eternal transmigration
就是死，死就是生。
through life and death and life and continual
是
reincarnation.
因为
So
自己本身的
reincarnation or transmigration is because you don't have
净光明体，
the
有的
eternal abidance in the true mind
净光明体，
or the pure radiant body. Because if you have those, then you don't need
只是
to be
经常
reincarnated.
产生的妄念出来，就是
And without them, you would be run by the running thoughts. Then you would be in the endless transmigration.
大佛顶3个字，
And then I also talk about the great Buddha crown, these
大
three
是什么意
words.
思呢？
What does this great mean?
按照经名来讲，大
According to the sutra name,
是没有边，
great means unchanging,
广大无边。这个大字是广大无边，
vast
就是宇
and
宙。
boundless. That means it's the whole universe.
这个佛是什么意思呢？
And great Buddha crown, what does Buddha mean?
佛本身就是般若，
That means prajna.
可以这样子讲。
You can say that's wisdom.
最大的智慧，宇宙最大的智慧。
The greatest wisdom of the universe.
顶是什么意思？
And crown.
好像佛本身来讲。
What does it mean? Like a Buddha, when we sculpt a statue of a Buddha, there is a headband at the top, and that's called the Great Buddha crown. So the top, the crown of the Great Buddha, that represents or symbolizes liberation. So the greatest wisdom of the universe, liberation, Buddhahood. That's the meaning of the Great Buddha crown. Actually, Surangama Sutra should belong to the secret division. Why? Because it has a mantra, which is a tantric mantra. It should belong to the tantric division. But it discusses many things belonging to Mahayana or exoteric tradition. So it is an esoteric sutra, but it encompasses the attainments of the exoteric tradition, like the myriad practices of all bodhisattvas. So what kind of cultivations or things that the bodhisattvas have done to attain bodhisattvahood? So the myriad practices of all bodhisattvas mentions those belonging to exoteric, esoteric, Vinaya, and the Pure Land traditions. So this Surangama Sutra encompasses broad, it's very broad. Encompasses a vast teachings. It's an important concept. Great Buddha crown, Tathagata's secret cause, cultivating the ultimate or the enlightening reality, which means very profound, transcending the world. It is the ultimate or enlightening sutra to cultivating and validating the ultimate. And what many bodhisattvas have done or cultivated to attain bodhisattvahood. Myriad practices of all bodhisattvas, the foremost Surangama Sutra. That's the title of the sutra. Yesterday at the Seattle Lechang Temple, we talked about things that are very emotional and feelings. And many people have given me favors in my life, and when people give me favors, I will not forget them. It's a profound love and unwavering loyalty. However, I will not revenge on the negatives because we know that we are all of one body,
这个真性。
that everyone has that true
只是有些人不认识。
true heart or true love.
你常住在
It's that
真心当中。
we don't know them.
啊，你看众生。
If you eternally abide in sincerity and
众生都有一个真心，每一个众生都有。
in your view of sentient beings, you should know that every sentient being has a true mind or sincerity and a pure radiant body. There is nothing to complain about.
人家批评你，
If someone criticizes
你
you,
就是虚心要接受。
if it is correct, then you should
对的，
humbly accept it. If it's incorrect,
我们也就把它看成
we should treat it,
算是一种诽谤啊。
although it is a kind of slander or something, but
你也不能把它当成，
you cannot
因为你
hold grudges against it, because once you do, there will be the cause for your reincarnation.
所以别人的恩，你要千千万万一定要。
So other people's favors or kindness or benevolence should be remembered by all means, cannot be forgotten. But other people's resentments or
不用去理会。
grudges, we can just take it lightly or ignore
也不是
them.
忍辱，
It's not about endurance,
因为他们慢慢
because
有一
they will gradually understand one day.
也不用去说哦，你把它放在你的心里，一直在怨恨他或者怎么样。
You should not always keep them in your heart
彼此之间的
to hold their grievances, because they're all causes and conditions.
这一生当中很多的转折，
In this lifetime, there are many turning
像
points,
从台湾
from Taiwan to America.
莲火上师、莲氏、莲祖，
Master Lian Huo, Lian Si, Lian Zhu, they have helped tremendously. That's favor.
永远、永远的。
It's forever.
我刚刚退下来，
I remember when I just left the military and wanted to obtain the pension.
我去收支组，
Master Lian Si went to the administrative office, that's what it's called in the military, to get my pension.
我还记得那个当时的状况，
And I still remembered what happened then,
位置很高，
that the
莲氏上师
the counter
我的个子
was very tall, but Master Lian Si and I both are not very
莲
tall.
氏上师用两只手抓着那个柜子，
And
腾升，
Master Lian
个
Si
人就在柜子
put his both hands on the top of the counter and then pulled himself up, so he's halfway above
他
the
陪我去收支组
counter. So he accompanied me to that office to get my pension.
然后也因为他们
And because of
移民到美国，
them, I could immigrate to America.
莲火、莲氏、莲祖，
Lian Huo, Lian Si, Lian Zhu.
移到了美国，
Because of them, I could come to America,
还有很多很多。
and many, many more. There are many more things that's worth for me to be nostalgic about or to be grateful about. This gratitude is like walking alone in the desert, very thirsty, parched, and someone gave me a glass of water. So immediately I felt cool and satisfied. That's called benevolence. When I was the most lonely, they extended their hands and help and favor. Like Simu, when I was sick and in my retreat, I was carrying my straw mat, looking for a place where I would be able to, so I could sleep. Every day I was looking for a spot so to sleep, walking around. So any place where I could lay my body, and I would place the straw mat and sleep. I was really sick then. I told Simu that if I had not been a Buddhist, I would just run from this door across the fence and jump off the building. I would be very teary and told Simu about this. And Simu is always very strong-willed. And one day your illnesses will be cured. And every time she comforted me and always helped me. Like last night, her legs and arms were not very convenient. And then at night we were eating something, and she was still trying to get something for me. And then she tipped over this and tipped over that, and then she was all wet. And I told her, there's no need. I have my own legs and hands. I can do it on my own. There's no need for you to do that for me. But she told me, I am providing my service to you. But by her doing that, she would pour the soup in front of her all over her own body. And she was trying to pick some dish for me, and I told her, in the future, there's no need for you to do that because of your physical restriction with your hands and legs, and you often tip over things and would spill on herself. But she insisted on doing it. When I was sick, she also comforted me that you'll be cured. The Golden Mother would never abandon you. You would be fine. So I owe them gratitude. And many that I mentioned yesterday, they came with lots of hardships, like those that flew every Saturday and flew back to Singapore to attend the ceremony on Saturday. On Sunday night, and it's Taiwan winter, and people make a dinner offering, and we would be dining in the restaurant. And as we're leaving the restaurant, the owner of the restaurant told us that there are a few people waiting outside. And when I took a look, always those same few people. And after the blessing, Songlien Wood took her luggage, went back to the Taoyuan airport, and flew back to Singapore on Sunday night, and then on a red eye, and it's daybreak in Singapore, and then she went to work, and then she's coming again the next week, back and forth for many years. Such a spirit is admirable. I could feel it with my heart. In the winter, at the door of the restaurants, waiting for me to come out to give them blessings. And after the blessing, Songlien Wood took her luggage to go to Taoyuan airport and get on the plane to return to Singapore, and then go to work the next morning till Friday. And then that evening, she got on the plane again to go to Taiwan. Every week like this. For many years. Such a spirit is incredible. I will not be able to do it myself if you ask me to do it. Even when I was courting my girlfriend, I wasn't that serious. Although it happened, but not for very long. On every vacation or every days off, on the weekends, I would go to the Taichung train station and get on the last train to Changhua. And then I got to the Changhua train station, and I made a phone call to 2823. Back then, only 4 numbers for the telephone number. So you have to crank the phone, and then the what's it called? The phone operator would ask, "What number are you trying to dial?" Oh, 2823. That's how I chased after my girlfriend. And then I took the last train from Changhua back to Taichung. But it did not last very long. I did it every Saturday too. Only that kind of spirit can do it. Those who have offered their grace and favors, I would keep in my heart. Like Dharma Sister Lucy, who accompanied me to go back to Taiwan, like Hanifa and Dharma Sister Lucy, who accompanied me to Tahiti and accompanied me to return to Hawaii, going all over the places. And Dharma Sister Lucy accompanied me to go back to Taiwan. And then Haniva specially bought a car to drive me out and back home. Out and back. These are all things of the past. But they have helped me too. And Master Lien Ji, for 3.5 years, took care of me. No matter what, he once took care of me for 3.5 years. When I was in retreat, it was Master Lien Ji who took care of me. I was first living at the Dongxing building, and then moved to Tianxi, and then moved to Yingyue. I stayed at these 3 places. And Simu, when she had time, she would go to Taiwan to take care of me, and then she had to come back to take care of things in the house. So she went both places, and that was also quite hard work for her. These are all people that I owe the generosity that I would never forget. Lucy and Hanifa and a few people accompanied me to Hawaii and Tahiti, and back to Hawaii, to America, and then to Taiwan. I have lived at several places. During retreat, when I was sick, I also received the help of Dr. Zhongsen Long, the Dr. Zhongsen Long. When my leg could not move, he gave me injection so that I could move again and recovered. That was the help of Dr. Zhongsen Long. Things is this life, there are many experiences. I have to be grateful to all of them. I once told myself, these people who offer me favors, no matter what in the future, I have to repay their favors. It doesn't matter where they have gone. You have to go there to help them. If they go to hell, burn in fire, went to hell, mountains of knives and cauldrons of burning oil, you have to go there to save them. And those who hold grudges against you should be forgotten. It's not about endurance, because everyone is interconnected and of one body. And Grandmaster has no enemies. We don't have any enemies. We only have benefactors. And those who ridicule you because they do not know about the unity of us all as one body. Like I have practiced to reach the unity of all as one body, I would know. Because when you have an enemy, that's the cause for reincarnation. You should not have any of that. Everyone is of one body. If you harm others, it's the same as harming yourself. If you resent or hold grudges or hate others, it's the same as hating yourself. That's why you should not have any enemy. You should only have benefactors. Let me share a joke. Before getting on the train, the mom kept reminding the son. When the conductor came to check on your ticket, you should say you're 5. So the conductor came and asked, how old are you? And the little kid said 5. Oh, you're big for 5. So when will you be 6? And he replied, as soon as I got off the train, I would be 6. This morning I woke up and discovered that Xiaoming had a fever and called the teacher to get a day off. And the teacher said, yeah, but there is a homework composition. So you as the mom, make sure to remind him to complete the homework, and it has to be submitted tomorrow, and the title is If I Were a Spider. The next day, Xiaoming got off school and looked unhappy, and mom asked what happened. Mom, you harm me so that the other people wrote the title, If I Were a Spider, but not If I Were a Pig. It's a Chinese homophone. The pronunciation is the same, but one is spider, one is a pig.
以前男朋友在追我的时候
In the past, when the boyfriend was chasing after me, as soon as I say, I'm hungry, I want a supper, he would say, okay, I'll get some for you right now. As soon as we got married, and I would say, oh, I'm hungry, let's get some supper. I want some supper, and he would say,
睡了就不会饿
you won't feel the hunger if you sleep.
这不知道是真的假的。
I don't know if this is true or not.
每个国家的老婆见到老公下班回到家的第一，
Different countries'
有人会讲说
husband coming home would say different thing to their wife. The American wife would say, oh, honey, you're so great. And the Japanese wife would say, husband, you've worked hard. And Thai wife would say, sawadika, get some rest,
但
honey.
是呢，我们不一样。
And for us,
这个老公回家了，
when the husband gets home,
这老婆就讲，
the husband
你
would say,
下班回家就跟大爷一样，教
every time you got home from work, you're like a master, not doing any
好
housework.
这个你问我答。
Now we'll get to the Q&A.
马来西亚莲
A
花
question from Malaysia, Lian Hua Hui Si.
一心顶礼师佛，
Wholeheartedly, I pay homage to Guru Buddha.
长寿之
May you be in good health,
间
live a long life, and stay in samsara for a long time. I would like your guidance,
开始
and please compassionately guide us. 1.
如何供养
How should one make offerings to the tiger head Vajra
和黑面
and the black-faced golden mother?
黑面金吾可不
Can
可以
black-faced golden mother serve as a Dharma protector?
若以灌顶大白莲花童子本
If one has already received the empowerment for the Maha White Padma Kumara Yidam practice,
是否还需要另外
and if one wants to practice the Padma Kumara wealth bestowing
包
Dharma,
含莲花童子
do I need a separate empowerment?
灌顶？
Or does the Padma Kumara empowerment includes the empowerment for the wealth bestowing Dharma as well?
跟师父慈
Thank
悲
you,
开示
Grandmaster,
另外还
for
有
your compassionate guidance.
马来
And
西亚
another one
花红
from Malaysia,
问
Lotus Pengkang Xiang.
师尊好，师母
Grandmaster, greetings, Simu, and all
有人被
disciples.
入魔
If someone has been possessed by a demon
战胜，要怎么样子
or
帮助
taken
他
over by an entity, how can we help them to expel the demon from their body?
这个问题都很大，
These are all big questions.
问题大也问题小，
Big questions, small questions, medium questions.
如何供养虎头金刚跟黑面金母？
How to make an offering to Tiger Head Vajra and Black Fist
可
Golden
不可以
Mother?
当护法？
Can the Black Fist Golden Mother serve as a Dharma protector?
大家的意见怎么样？
What is your opinion?
你们有供养虎头金刚吗？
Do you make offerings to Tiger Head Vajra?
是瑶池金母本身的那个
Tiger Head Vajra is emanated by Golden
虎
Mother.
头金刚当然可以当护法，
Of course, Tiger Head Vajra can be a protector.
是瑶池金母的愤怒身。
It's the wrathful emanation of Golden Mother.
因为瑶池金母在西方，
because Golden Mother is in the west, and the east says the green dragon, and the west white tiger. So Tiger Head Vajra can be a protector. And how to make offerings to Tiger Head Vajra? Anyone who has make offering to Tiger Head Vajra? Can you share your opinions? True Buddha Foundation. There are several deities there. One is Kalachakra, and then the Mahamayuri, and then below there's a Vishnu, and the Garuda, and to the right there is a Tiger Head Vajra, and to the left is the scorched face, a powerful one that's on the ground floor. And then on the second floor in my painting room there's also a Tiger Head Vajra. And Reverend Bien usually make offerings every day. What do you offer to them? Just offer whatever I have. If you have bread, you offer bread. Yesterday, Saturday, they offered bread. That was the birthday of Master Lian Seng. So he brought some bread. So I saw bread in front of the Tiger Head Vajra and also wine. So what she said was right. Just offer whatever you have. There's no need to go out of the way. So you offer whatever you have to Tiger Head Vajra, whatever you like. There's one thing about making offering. If you offer higher or greater deities, they don't quite care. If you offer the Buddhas or Bodhisattvas, they don't quite care what you offer. So you offer whatever you like. For the great Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, that's the case. You can offer whatever you like. You can also offer your Rolls Royce. You can offer your Bentley. If you like cars, you can offer your cars. Whatever you like, then they would like it too. That's how the great Bodhisattvas are. But for gods, it's different matter. You offer what the gods like. You have to comply with them. This is what's different, what's special. But the great Buddhas and the great Bodhisattvas, they don't have likes or dislikes. As long as you like, then you can offer it. Offering something sweet for Tiger Head Vajra, but I don't eat any sweets, so I don't offer anything sweet to him. For great Bodhisattvas, just offer whatever you like. Of course, there's some specification sometimes, like the 3 sweets and 3 whites. Or if it's for purification, you offer something white. For subjugation, you offer something black or blue. And for love and magnetization, you offer something red. Those are the rules in Tantayana. If you want to become wealthy, you offer something yellow. The same like when we are performing homas. Whatever color the homa is, then you place offerings of the same color. That is the rules for homa. But the great bodhisattvas, they don't mind. Hey, do you know what tigers eat, right? So you just buy that. Right. Can the black-faced golden mother serve as a Dharma protector? I don't know. Never heard of it. Let me ask. Yes. So the black-faced golden mother can serve as a Dharma protector. She said it's fine. And also Tiger Head Vajra. Both can be protectors. That's the answer to first question. If one has already received the empowerment for Maha White Padma Kumara Yidam practice, does one need a separate empowerment for the Padma Kumara wealth bestowing Dharma? Praise God. The answer is up to you. If you want to ask for another empowerment and make another offering, Grandmaster Lu will not reject it. But if you already received the empowerment for the great white Padma Kumara, and then it's okay for you to practice the Padma Kumara wealth bestowing Dharma too. So it's fine whether you want to get another empowerment or not. It's up to you. So you can also practice this without empowerment. But if to get empowerment again, it's fine too. That's the answer. And the question is the one by Peng Kang Xiang from Malaysia. This name is very familiar. Someone has been possessed by a demon or taken over by an entity. How to help them expel the demon from their body? If your power is greater than the demons, then you can do it. If you have great Dharma power and you can exorcise the demon, then you can do it. But if you're taken over yourself, how can you help others? So it depends on your own power. So it's like how many kilos can you lift? You need to check on yourself. Do you have enough power to exercise or to expel the spirit inside the body? If you have such power, then you can do it. But if you don't, and you yourself are not quite stable or strong, how can you expel the demon? Once there was a crying girl that was possessed, and her father was standing next to her. And I got out and I tapped on her, and then there was a spirit coming out from her mouth. It's a frog spirit, and I took a look and ran away, and I said, "Oh, she'll be fine," and she's been fine till now. When I got out from the cafeteria, there was the girl and then the dad next to her. When I tapped on her back, there was a frog coming out from her, and then went away. So and then she's recovered from then till now. So being possessed or taken over, such things do happen. There was someone from California, and Xuan Tian Emperor. The Xuan Tian God descended, and I formed this mudra and blew my breath, and this is the mudra of 5 thunders. And then she fainted on the carpet in the main hall of the temple, and then when she woke up, she recovered, and I heard she recovered after going home to California. There were many people saw that incident. A girl from California, and she could not be held down by many men together. And in Taiwan Leizang Temple, the 6th ground, there was a woman who was possessed by a tiger spirit. Many people saw it, and several strong and huge men was trying to hold her down and could not control her. She would become like a tiger and bite and bit, and several masters was trying to hold her down, and she could not. She didn't let them. So you need to have enough power to expel them, then you could help them. But if you have not enough power, they would not leave, and then there's nothing you could do. Or they left the possessed person, and then go to your body, and you would be the one taken over. Many people are taken over. And there's some good spirits too, like the newly ordained Reverend Nian Fang. The spirit on your body can speak celestial language. So say something. It sounds really nice. That's a good spirit that's possessed, that's inside her body. Give a microphone to her, please. So she has a spirit on her body. Do you know what she's saying? I don't know. She doesn't even know what that spirit is talking about. But the spirit doesn't affect her. She's just staying inside her. So when she has attainment, the spirit will also have attainment. So it's harmless to her. So there's also such a spirit. They're all different kinds of spirits. Spirits, it's beyond your imagination. They can speak, but the person doesn't know what they're talking about. So it's the spirit inside their body that's speaking, not herself, not her. This is real. So the body is being taken over, but the spirit is a good one, a kind one that can help her cultivating spiritually. So when the referent has attainment, the spirit also has attainment. Both of them will have attainment. In principle, if you practice the Guru Yoga and practice it until you gain spiritual union with Guru, then Grandmaster's split body will be on you. So whatever difficulties you have, you talk to yourself, to the spirit inside you, and the spirit will help you resolve it. 24 hours a day with you all the time. So whatever difficulties you have, you can tell them. Now I encountered this, please help me resolve it. Then they would help you. They help each other. That's a good one. The good and inseparable at all times, 24/7. Eating together, sleeping together, bathing together. That's a good one. And Kelly? Kelly's over there. Is Grandmaster's spirit on you? Give her a microphone. Is Grandmaster's split body on you? Yes. At any time, all time, 24/7, never separate. And together even when bathing. She said it. I didn't say that. Even bathing, sleeping, eating. It's harmless to you, right? Thank you, Grandmaster, for your blessings. So such phenomena will happen if you gain spiritual union. Or receiving spiritual responses from the Guru Yoga. So when you have any difficulty, you can tell Grandmaster's Dharma bodies, and can you please help me resolve? Then they will help you resolve. They can help you resolve. So there's a benefit. It's not without benefit. They're there 24/7. With one thought, they would appear. They would appear with one thought. Not just Kylie herself, her younger sister, and many other disciples have such experiences. And you'd never know. Do you want the Dharma body to be chased out? No. To be expelled? No. She'd prefer to have Grandmaster on her, in her body. She doesn't want it to leave. So there is a good thing about being invaded, so if it's good, that's like gods or Buddhas or Bodhisattvas inside your body, but the bad ones are demons inside your body. So that's the thing. So it depends if you have the ability or not. If someone is possessed by a demon and you want to help them exorcise the demon, it depends on your own ability and power. Or you can ask a monk to do that. I just simply ask a few people to give example to provide witness that although you have spirits in you, some are good, some are bad. So many things, like for Grandmaster, Golden Mother and Grandmaster are never separate, are never apart. So Golden Mother's power is on me as well. The same. There are many Buddhas and Bodhisattvas have close affinity with them and together with them. And I pray with them every night. It's the same as they are someone helping me. So I'm never apart from Golden Mother. At any moment, any time, I'm mindful of her. So there are many more Buddhas and Bodhisattvas who are together with Grandmaster. So just by calling on their name, and then I give blessing to others, then the demon inside them can be expelled right away. That's a good thing. So having spirits on you or in you can be good or bad. That's not said to be possessed or taken over. Just with one thought, then they would come to me, to my body. One night, a mosquito was shouting, "Come on, mosquito brothers, come over. I found a beautiful lady with huge boobs. Just bathe, and not only we have great blood to drink, we also have fresh milk." So a group of huge mosquitoes came over, and all these things got crooked. And then they turn on the light, and oh, that's not a beautiful lady. It's just a poster. So all these things became crooked, trying to sting it. Oops. This is a joke too. I saw a book, How to Resolve 50% of Your Problems. How to solve 50% of your problems. And Xiaoming bought 2 books. And his dad scolded him, "You're so dumb. You should just buy one book and read it twice." They're both so dumb. Went to the convenience store to buy something, and on the road I saw a few fools chatting, discussing where are the coldest and hottest places on earth. So this person, I was thinking the North Pole is coldest and the hardest one is in the tropic. And then I heard the fools. The coldest place is the corpse freezer, and the hardest one is the crematorium.